You are now listening to the Asylum Wrestling Podcast.
And that's the bottom line.
We're live right now.
All right. Hello, everybody.
What's up, everybody? We're up to show number 4 with ECW legend Sabu. There he is. What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm doing real good.
Good. We'll sit back and relax. We're going to bring guys in and do a little meet and greeting, little autographing, and just hang out for a couple hours. See how it goes.
Okay.
And if we get bored, we got one of your matches fired up here against Sandman. Maybe we'll go through it, and you can tell us tell us about the beating you gave or took.
Okay, I'll try.
If you want, Sabu, just scoot up a little bit. That way we can hear you a little bit better. There you go. Perfect. Banner looks great, man.
I love the pose.
Yeah.
I'm not as ripped, but, you know.
So I got to ask. Yeah, you're good. How did you come up with the pose?
What's that?
How did you come up with the pose when you point up?
The pose?
When you're posing and you're pointing up.
Oh, the clothes. My uncle put them on me. My uncle gave them to me.
So how did you come up with that?
You mean the look?
Yeah.
Well, my uncle, he originally wanted to be Sabu the Elephant Boy. And Elephant Boy in India means like a cowboy. They herd elephants.
Okay.
It's a very tough job and dangerous job. But here, nobody knew what it meant, so nobody got it. So I cut off the Elephant Boy. But he originally named me Sabu because he was a fan of the actor Sabu of the Jungle Book. And
I got
he had
you.
his first son. He wanted to name him Sabu. My aunt wouldn't let him. So they named their first dog Sabu. And then after he died, they named me Sabu.
I got you.
I'm
Cool.
the second dog.
Cool. Who we got first, Dave?
What's that?
I got Dan in here and I got Matt Matroni in here.
Dan's first.
Here we go. Let's bring Dan in.
Hey guys,
What's going on, Dan?
Dan?
Hey, how's it going?
How you doing, Dan?
nothing much. Hey Sabu, how you doing?
I'm good. Can you
Yeah,
see me?
well, it's like you're one of my top 5 like hardcore. Sorry, but mix number 1. You're number 3.
Who's
But
number 2?
my question for you is, between Terry Funk and Mick and Abdullah, which one was the toughest? I mean, Abdullah the biggest, but which one really could take it to you?
Terry Funk did. When I wrestled him for the first time, he said that after I gave him the title of the match and I was doing my crazy stuff, and he let me. First guy his age or anybody would let me do that, do my moonsaults and stuff. And then later on, he goes, "You just added 10 years to my career." I go, "I don't know what you mean." And then I understand now, like he had another 10 years of hardcore wrestling, or 20 years.
Yeah, you and him. Some of the matches you guys have had, Terry, he takes a beating.
Oh, sure.
I mean, the one thing that always surprised me is Vince would put you on for like one live show, and then we wouldn't see you for a while because you would break the table out. You would just go all out, and that's what I liked about you. You tend to be like, I don't care what Vince says, Paul says, what anybody says. I'm just going to be me and do me. That's one respect I have about you, is you seem to always be that way.
Well, I try. But Terry.
Yeah, I remember WCW. You just whipped that table out there. Go, what is he doing?
When we did a show at Terry Funk's house in Amarillo, it was like a 50 years of Funks in Amarillo, and I bought him a giant trophy that said "Made Me a Star" award. Because after I wrestled him, it elevated me and it made him a star longer.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's
I always be in debt to him, and he's my godfather.
Oh, nice.
Oh, really?
Nice.
And Funk's wrestled in like every single decade there's been, you know?
I
Yeah,
actually thought
we haven't seen him yet this decade, have we?
Who, Terry
Have we
Funk?
seen Terry Funk wrestle yet? I don't
I
think so.
don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Nah, it's been
Yeah.
a while.
You know,
I'd like
when I
to
was
see
a kid-
Sabu. I would like to see.
when I was okay.
I'd like to see Sabu go one more time, all
When I
out
was
with
a
Mick.
kid- right. When I was a kid, I thought I was named after Terry Funk. I really did. I didn't know that was his real name, and so my name's Terry Brunk, of course. So I thought my mom named me after him, but she's, "Are you crazy?" A little bit.
So Terry Funk's last match was October
Yes.
24th, 2015.
Whoa.
So
Yeah, they're all beasts. I mean, you guys, I have respect, total. I mean,
But like I said,
I showed my wife today. She's like, "You're meeting who?" And I said, "Sabu." And I'm like, "Let me show you." And it was you doing the springboard off the chair into the barbed wire. And she's like, "Okay." But she's like, and she watched it. She's like, she said the same thing.
Oh, we lost Dan.
Oh,
I lost him.
there goes Dan.
yeah, he probably his phone or something probably died.
All right, let me
back.
show. Before he gets back, let me show you which one he wanted. He wanted the Hasbro one signed.
Which one?
This one, Hasbro.
Hasbro. Oh,
The cartoon one.
Sorry, I called. Yep, and you can make it out to Dan.
okay. You want me to do that now, or wait till he gets on the screen?
All there is the 7
Let me see if he's back.
There was no.
He's back. Hold on.
there was no action
She'll be right with you.
There we go.
What happened, Dan? Did you get a charger?
We have a storm going on.
Oh,
We have here I'll walk out. Yeah, it's like, I mean, we're
Can you hear us, Dan?
about to get hit.
Oh,
So,
I got you.
but thank you again for doing this, Sabu, and again, Nerd Closet and the Asylum always scoring and bringing us the fire.
This thing. There's one action figure. Oh, okay. It came with 2 action figures.
is that right, Nick? You
Perfect.
got 2 in there.
One right here.
Oh, that's Dan's. Yeah,
That's Bernhardt's, not mine.
Bernhardt.
And one
Yeah.
of the old school ECW ones. One right here.
Okay, so at least there's 2.
Yeah,
Do you want me to sign them on screen or just sign them later on, whatever?
Whenever they come in,
Yeah,
we'll
Dan will be
have
joining.
time
Dan will join us. Yeah, the other Dan will join us later.
yeah.
Okay.
Hey Dan, for your 8x10, did you want it personalized or did you just
Yeah,
want it to say Sabu, brother?
Just say to Dan from Sabu, that'd be great.
Right on.
Okay, here's another marker.
Let's me turn this thing sideways.
You learn how to do it, or?
No, I didn't. Well, sit down and work with me.
There may have been a shirt in there too. I can't remember. I think it was a shirt in there.
The shirt,
Yeah, was it a shirt in there in the box?
a Super Genie shirt, my favorite.
Was there a T-shirt in the package you got,
it's got a
Sabu?
price. It's got a price. You know, when I first met Abdul the Butcher, I said to him, "Wow, that's a very nice shirt you got on." And he goes, "It's got a price, champ. Like you want to sell it to me." Yeah, move it closer to me. A little more.
Okay. That's too bad that this isn't going sideways. But...
Can you see us both in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can see you.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, that was it. There was just
I
one
just
box.
talked to Sam. Yeah, that's all there was. There was one box with two action figures in it and some T-shirts.
Okay.
Yeah, a marker.
All right.
So if you want, go ahead and sign Dan's 8x10.
You want an 8x10?
Yeah.
The cartoon one for Dan.
Oh yes,
Here's the cartoon one right here.
right here. You want me to sign it now for him?
Yeah. Yeah.
I love
Perfect.
Okay.
To Dan.
Do you want it with the red or the black one?
Should I sign it with red or with black?
It doesn't matter.
Black would be good.
Black will look better on that white and red.
The black marks matter.
Black, yeah. Black, yeah. David Gold. David Gold for the save.
Who do I sign it to, Dan?
Yeah.
Got it.
Absolutely.
Okay, this works.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Sabu, and thank you again for doing this. And it was nice meeting you, and I hope someday to meet you in person.
Super nice meeting you, and thank you.
Thanks, Dan.
Thanks, guys. Thank you
Dan.
guys very
See you, buddy.
much.
We'll see you. Hey, there's Brandon. Hold on, Brandon. We'll be right with you. Hold on. Every time I click Dan, for some reason, it automatically
someone
brings
else in.
somebody else.
Got a little technology.
So I got Matt, Brandon, Cotton, and Bernhardt.
Matt, Brandon, Cotton, and Bernhardt. The first that would actually be Brandon. He goes first.
Well, he's on the road. Let's do it. What's up, Brandon?
Hey, Brandon.
Hey guys, how y'all today?
We're doing good.
Good. I apologize. I had to kind of do this on the road instead of sitting in my office and doing it.
He's
So
driving.
yeah,
Not to crash.
That was cool.
Yeah, be safe, Brandon.
Yeah, if
Hope
I'm not
everyone's
looking
waiting.
straight at you, don't think nothing of it. So, but yeah,
Can you
hey,
hear us?
yeah. Good evening to every one of you gentlemen. Great
we
meeting
can't
you,
hear
Sabu.
We can't hear him.
Yeah. So I won't take up too much of your time.
Can you let him know we can't hear him?
Hey, Brandon, they can't hear you, brother.
Give me 1 second. How's that? Hear me a little bit better now?
You guys hear him?
You may have to take him out and bring him back, Rocky, because I couldn't hear Dan.
All right. Hold on, Brandon.
All right. Hey, that's good.
This is actually a great idea.
That's a hardcore fan right there.
How about now?
Hey, can you hear me now?
Do you hear him now?
No.
Still can't hear me.
Did you have a question, Brandon? I'll relay it to Sabu for you.
Say that again.
Did you have a question? I'll relay it to Sabu for you.
Oh, I was just greeting everybody. I just want to thank you for doing everything that he's has done in the ring, for one. But part two is thanks for being here to take some of our questions and all. But I won't take up too much time. As far as the autographs go, I think you said I had 4 of them coming. I'll go ahead and clear that up if that's all right, David.
Yep, he's getting all 4 of the 8x10 Sabu signed.
One
of each.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
All right. David, like I said, these are going to be kind of odd because I'm going to hand them out as gifts.
So we got this 8
So-
by 10.
All right, Brandon, give him a chance, and then
That'll
we'll do
be
one
fine.
at a time.
And we have this one.
All right. The Hasbro one goes to me.
Okay.
All right, but the first, just any random one other than the Hasbro, send it to Justin Ashton.
Justin Ashton. Can you write that down for me?
Just a minute. Here, grab one here.
And if you don't mind, have him to write from the great, the grand, and the magnificent Brandon T. Wilson and his friend Sabu.
Can you write it down?
Right, because I had to bow out of the promo. That's just
That was gift enough, wasn't it, Brandon?
Oh, I'm doing it now.
right.
Okay, which does he want written on which?
Okay, so the cartoon one, just make it to Brandon from Sabu. So let's start with that one first.
Okay, to Brandon. To Brandon.
I'll do that right here. Okay, hold on. I got it right here.
Beautiful.
What did you want the other ones written up? Right up.
Okay, hang on, I'll show you. Give me a second.
I bet.
All right, on this one, kind of with the genie bottle. Yeah,
Lamp.
This one.
It's a lamp. Gold. It's a lamp.
genie lamp, genie bottle. Well, you always got to correct everything I say. You know I'm different. Good Lord. He wants you to make that one out to Justin Ashton.
Okay.
Let me know if you need me to spell that last name for you.
Tell that to
Justin Ashton.
Justin and Ashton or Justin Ashton?
Ashton, Ashton.
Ashton.
And he wanted it to say from, what is it, Brandon, again?
I want to say from your friends, the great, the grand, and the magnificent Brandon T. Wilson and his friend Sabu.
Oh my God.
Oh my
That's a
God.
lot, brother. Can we just put from the magnificent Brandon and Sabu? Would that work?
Yeah, however you want to do it.
Yeah, just put from the magnificent Brandon and Sabu. That's a lot to squeeze on that little 8x10, Brandon.
A whole paragraph, nothing but on the 8x10.
You won't even see the picture anymore. It'd be just writing.
He's going to love it.
Magnificent Brandon.
And Sabu.
You want Magnificent Brandon?
Yes. That'll be fine. You don't need to write all the rest of that.
Well,
You're trying to cramp Sabu's hand at the beginning of the show, Brandon.
Hey, he wrestled hardcore. I thought I'd take him out early.
Here's that one.
Beautiful.
That's perfect.
And then what do you want the other two to say, Brandon?
Another one just to Patrick Connor.
Which one would that be? The
Any one of them.
You could do to Patrick. You could do the barbed wire one.
That'd be perfect.
okay.
Yeah. Great minds think alike.
Sorry, I'm kind of thumbs here.
And you want that written to who?
Patrick Connor.
Patrick Connor.
And the Connor is spelled Connor, right, Brandon? O-R?
Yes.
Okay.
Here, I'm gonna change the marker.
Hey, Sabu, don't feel like you're in a rush. We got plenty of time, buddy. Just take your time. Everybody's just hanging out. No rush.
You don't have to fly through. We're good on time. We're not going to exceed any beyond measurable times here.
There you go. That one.
Beautiful. And what do you want the last one to be to, Brandon?
Just to make the last one to May again. Just this time, put the great Brandon T. Wilson.
Okay.
That'd be for my personal collection.
That would be this one.
That'd be perfect.
Okay.
Brandon T. Wilson.
These are very nice pictures too. They're excellent.
Thank you.
Yeah, they
our buddy Andy Shivkumar, does a fantastic job designing them, and then I have my guy Scott Newland who prints them off for us. So kudos to those guys; they do fantastic work.
I want that.
Beautiful.
I like that gold. Gold looks good.
Yeah, gold looks great on that color. All right, well, there we go, Brandon. Unless you have something else, brother, we'll get someone else in.
Yeah, guys, I appreciate it. I would talk longer. I appreciate everything y'all do, but driving kind of got my mind on it. Sabu, good job. Always loved your wrestling. Great guy. Y'all have a good night.
See you, Brandon.
Thanks, Brandon.
See you, Brandon.
Thank you.
See y'all.
Woo!
Matrani would be next.
Big Matt.
Matrani is the one. I think he bought the ring worn gear, David.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Which one did he get?
He got the headdress, and then the red color that ties it in.
Red
Correct.
headband.
Yep.
What color?
So Sabu, our next guy, got your red headband and turban.
The turban, okay.
Oh, okay.
So whichever turban goes with the red headband, if you want, you can sign that for him, and we'll send that out to him.
It'll be this one, but I have to take it off to sign it. But I'll do it when I take it off. Okay.
Works for me.
Okay.
Well, nice, man. You get to wear the one that he's using in the asylum meet and greet.
Hopefully, he's got a good sweat going on.
Yeah.
Here comes Matt.
Does he get any pictures with it?
Let me see. I believe he just got your headpiece.
Okay, cool.
I think he got the 8x10 that has the red headpiece with it.
Yep.
Here we go. What's up, Matt?
What's up, guys?
How you doing, brother?
Hey,
How you doing?
Kind of dark, bro.
Yeah, I'm in the parking lot at an indie show right now. So,
Oh, he's at an indie show. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't want to go inside because everyone's gonna want to talk to you. So.
It keeps better.
Just curious on the headband piece. Is the red one still around?
Yeah,
That's the one I'd like if possible because you wear that in all your promo photos and everything. So.
this is about. But actually, I have a new one, but it's red also though.
Okay.
He's wearing your turban right now.
Sorry, I got too much stuff going around me. But just a question. So I was reading your book over the past couple weeks, give or take, and I noticed the part where it said you turned down the Sultan gimmick. How do you feel about that? If you could go back, would you accept it? And where do you think your career would be from there?
No, I wouldn't have accepted it because they wanted the Iron Sheik to be my uncle, and that I couldn't do. And
no, that's terrible.
Turn way around it, and they said no, it has to be modify your look. And Iron Sheik is your manager, and I said I can't do it.
No way. That's insulting to have the Iron Sheik as your manager.
Yeah, it would have broke my uncle's heart.
Yeah, that's insulting.
Broken heart.
Why wouldn't they just bring your uncle in?
I wonder if you could have countered and if they would have taken that part out.
Maybe because he's too old. I don't know. Was too old. Did you want 8x10 or something?
I gotcha.
Which,
yeah, please. You can
which
make it
one?
up to Matt. The one with Jeannie.
This one. This one.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Okay. And who are we signing it to?
Yeah, that's good.
You want it to Matt?
Too? Oh shit! What?
Just make it out to Matt. M-A-T-T.
Okay.
Yeah, you can make it out to me.
All right.
I saw you wrestle not too long ago in Cocoa Beach for Atomic Revolutionary Wrestling.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
Oh, right on.
So for ECW versus ARW, I guess it was.
Oh yeah,
you killed. I think it was. You killed Chuckles. I think it was. You killed him and Zach Monster. Yeah, that was awesome.
Hey, Chuckles is actually very good. I like Chuckles.
Yeah, he's a great. Yeah, he seems pretty good in the ring. I'm happy he's getting a little bit of a push right now in different promotions. So.
Okay, how's this?
Perfect.
Beautiful.
So are you from Orlando?
Yeah, I'm born and raised in Orlando. So right now I'm in a little town called Mineola. It's a wild Samoan training center right now. Getting ready for some indie wrestling. So
cool.
But,
right on, man. Good seeing you.
But I appreciate it. So
what, are you driving?
No, I'm parked. My buddy's driving.
Well, we'll start driving and talk. I want to see you crash.
So. But I appreciate it. I'm not going to take any more of your time. I'm going to go into the show, but I appreciate it. I hope to see you again in Florida soon. So,
take care, Matt.
Hey, thank you, brother.
Was he getting the turban too?
Yes, and the red turban and this.
Yep.
You could just make the turban out to Matt as well when you're ready, when you take it off. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna write some notes about this.
Okay.
And just for heads up, we've sold 2 more of those as well. So. I'll let you know the colors and whatnot when those gentlemen come in.
Okay.
So we got Jeremy and we got Dan.
Yes.
You can let Dan in. He was first.
Okay.
Dan's the one with the figure, I'm sure, if it's the Dan Bernhardt.
Yep.
Dan Bernhardt also has an 8x10 too.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the guy we just talked to, Dan? Oh, that was Matt. So Dan
Yeah, we
gets
get
8x10. Which one?
Let me see. Dan gets
Super Junior Sabu or just Sabu?
he gets the one with the barbed wire, just Sabu barbed wire.
Okay.
And then he's gonna have you sign his figure when we get him in.
Okay.
here he comes. There's Big D. What's up, man?
Hey, Sabu.
Hey Dan. Hey Jamie.
Hi, Jamie.
How's it going?
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Thank you for doing this, Sabu and Jeannie. Taking time on your night for us.
Right on. Thank
Yeah,
you very
there
much.
should have been a paint pan for the figure if you don't have one. Otherwise, you can do it in what you got. But just a damn. So yeah, you were one of the last guys that legitimately scared me as a kid, preteen, that like Abdullah the
Is this
Butcher,
action
Booster
figure?
Brody, like a what?
That's yours, right, Dan?
Yep, yeah, that's mine.
You want me to just sign it Sabu or to Dan?
To Dan, if you could.
It's worth more if I sign just Sabu.
Hey, at least he's honest.
I'll find a Dan to sell to when he dies.
That's awesome.
Sweet. Here's another picture.
Right down there.
Okay. So Dan, where are you from?
We're from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, right on. I wrestled there about a year ago for Dark Child. You ever heard of Dark Child?
I have not. Is that more south by Milwaukee?
You're not the only one that's never heard of him. but he's actually a pretty good guy. He's a pretty good guy, and he runs a couple times a year. I usually go up there maybe 2 or 3 times a year for him.
Yeah, good deal. So who was one of your favorite opponents that you got to work with over the years?
Well, it'd be cheating if I said Rob Van Dam, but Rob Van Dam. No, my favorite guy would probably be Scorpio. He was like probably the best technically ring guy, athletic guy, ability guy I've ever been in the ring with. Well, Rob had all that too. It's not quite as fluent as Too Cold Scorpio.
Too cold.
Too cold, very underrated. I remember him when he was Flash Funk.
Yeah. The thing with Scorpio is he's so good. Him being black is why they held him back. I swear. Him being black. If he was any other color, he got the giant push.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
I had one last question for you. So how do you think your career would have been different if you would have ended up taking Vince's deal and becoming the Sultan? If that was the rumored way to go?
I probably would have been rich, but I wouldn't have been proud of myself.
Fair enough.
And some
that
things are
gimmick
more
didn't last long for Fatu.
What's that?
Oh, I said Fatu didn't make that gimmick last too long before they trashed that.
Nah, he didn't want to do it.
I think you'd make it either way.
He didn't want to do it either, but he's getting paid, so he didn't bitch too much.
Well, thank you guys for your time, and I appreciate you signing that figure I made of you.
Thank you.
And thanks, guys, for running this as always. I'll see you next week.
All right, brother.
See you, Dan.
Jamie.
Bye.
Take care, guys.
Have a good day.
Hey, before we bring the next guy in, Rocky, I had a question from somebody, one of the fans. They wanted to ask the one Sabu's wearing now with the red color. Do you recall any other moments you had worn that in the ring, or any great opponents you wore that against?
Well, tell me that. Ask me that again. I missed it.
Anybody you particularly wore that against in the ring?
Wore this?
In the past or present?
Yeah, the one you're wearing now.
I wore it in England a few times, but I can't remember the opponent. Oh, Jack Jester. I wrestled him in Scotland, and I wore against Jack Jester and a few other top guys. What's his name? Josh McIntyre. I forgot his first name. Drew McIntyre.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Drew
right.
McIntyre. That's big. Oh, wow. You wrestled Drew. That's awesome.
Yeah, I wrestled him and Jack Jester in a 3-way.
Nice.
Nice.
Like 2 years ago.
That'd have been a good one.
It was all right. It was good. Jack Jester's really underrated, but he likes doing what he's doing. He don't want to get in shape, so and where he's at with ICW, they don't mind the shape he's in. But to go to like New York or Atlanta, they would have to be in better shape. But he doesn't care. He's great.
Well, that's awesome.
Awesome. Who we got, Rocky?
We got Jeremy.
Bring him in.
Jeremy Cotton. What's up, Jeremy?
How you doing, guys?
Good. How you doing?
Don't call me Terry. Call me Sabu, please. It's not a joke, really. Listen to me. I consider it a God-given name because my uncle named me Sabu. I didn't name me Sabu. When he named me Sabu, I go, man, all the names I picked, you had to pick that. And then now I'm glad he did. But he's always called me Sabu. He's never called me Terry. He called me Boy, Reed, but he mostly called me Sabu.
That's awesome.
I like it.
I'm sorry. He lost his question.
No, that's who you are. That's your name.
It is. When I hear the name Terry, I think they're talking about somebody else. It doesn't recognize me. I'm not recognized to it no more. I don't recognize it anymore.
That was one thing me and Rocky was laughing about. Like, where'd I send these items? Sabu or what?
Put it in Sabu.
I said, put Sabu on it. He'll get it.
The mailman knows him as Sabu.
Yeah.
Did you want an 8x10?
Yeah, I got a Hasbro one. Gold, what's the list?
Right, this one.
I had two, right?
He gets your cartoon and your one where you have the barbed wire.
This one?
Hold on. That one.
Yep, that one.
And then the one where you have the barbed wire. Yep, that's it. Perfect. Do you want them personalized at all, Jeremy?
Yeah, please. The cartoon one. Do it to my daughter. Her name's Bella. She's a wrestling fan.
Black pen disappears.
Yeah, give him a second, Jeremy. You can repeat that for him so he gets it right for you.
Here, put Jeremy on it. I have it right to Jeremy because I have bad handwriting. And I don't know how to read.
It's all those chair shots, Sabu.
Yeah. That and the drugs. the marijuana, that is. Okay.
Drugs are good, okay. That's beautiful.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Sweet.
And then question, if you could go back in your prime versus somebody in their prime, who would it be?
Believe it or not, I like wrestling the Big Show because he's so big and different, and he doesn't do any of my moves. Not one of his moves are mine. So I like wrestling guys who don't do my moves. But my dream guy, well, I guess it would be Brock Lesnar. If I could wrestle Brock, I'd retire right now. For one, he's really tough, and I like his work.
A hard hit.
Yeah.
Yes. He's the kind of guy I would pick. If they could pick anybody you want to wrestle for your last match, I would pick him, Brock Lesnar.
He's definitely a beast.
And then,
hey, tell
what
me
is
this. I'm gonna ask you something. Who would you like to see me wrestle?
I think you and New Jack would have a freaking phenomenal, crazy match.
Yeah, I did. I had a tag match with me and Rob against him and the Gangsters, and I did wrestle him a little bit. I forgot.
But I'm like a straight up, just a straight old ECW. Like here in San Diego, we got ECW here and there. You had to search for it. It showed up every now and then on TV, and that was late '90s. And then it became on the Spike Network or whatever the hell they called it, and it all changed. But
yeah, because we had to upgrade our TV. When you upgrade the TV, you lose hardcore. There's no more hardcore.
Yeah.
You know, if you watch Eastern Championship Wrestling before it was Extreme, that was hardcore TV. The wrestling wasn't good. That made it hardcore. But the TV was gritty and hard to see. But that's, to me, is underground hardcore wrestling. And I wish it was like that now. But you can't get on TV unless you have technology up today and lighting and all that shit.
Yeah, and there's too many snowflakes out there.
What's that?
There's too many snowflakes out there that get offended over blood.
Right. Yep.
So, well, thank you, Sabu. I appreciate it. You're actually the third time I've talked to a wrestler I guess now in virtual, but Undertaker and Chuck Palumbo were the other two.
If I was you, I'd get my money back. So thank you very much.
I appreciate it. Thank you, and thank you for the memories.
You got it.
See you, Jeremy.
Thanks, bud.
You call me Terry. You said, see you, Terry.
So anyone coming in, it's Sabu only.
I think it was me. I said Jeremy. I think he might have thought I said Terry.
Oh, okay. Well, I won't hold it against you.
But we got it out there. Everybody knows now.
Okay.
Hey, how did Kevin Nash do? Wasn't he on there a few days ago?
Yep.
It was awesome. He did great.
Was it? I bet. Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah, we had a really good time. Like I said, real down to earth, funny, hanging out with him and stuff. I mean, it was You don't get to see that side of a lot of you guys because, like he said, your guys' cars were always parked where nobody get to talk to you and everything, and they were in the ring and out the door and into the car. And he said it was just it was kind of a refreshing experience to be able to finally interact with his fans. So,
yeah, that's great. I think this is a fantastic idea.
well, I'm glad you could be a part of it because I tell you what, we've been really enjoying it.
Yeah, it's an awesome idea.
Especially with the way things are going nowadays. This is, I think, aces compared to sitting at the house doing nothing.
Well, COVID's just a disaster of the whole business right now.
But we don't do nothing. Well, right now we're doing nothing. We ran out of condoms. But we get more confident, we're doing something else.
We'll keep that in mind.
All right, so we're going to do a couple of the gentlemen that couldn't come in while we wait for some more to come backstage. Our first gentleman who couldn't be with us today, his name is Jose. So he wants to get your barbed wire one signed. So if you can make that out to Jose.
Okay.
What's his name?
Jose. We appreciate you, Jose. Sorry you couldn't be with us.
I think this one was good.
We're having a little trouble with the pens here.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Some of these gold ones are a little dried out. There, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Are those the ones I sent you?
Yes. I think so. Yeah. Sometimes they just unfortunately end up being black.
I think those sometimes they sit on the shelf too long and they might go bad. But I think if you shake them up and then push the end down on the paper, it kind of.
Yeah, the red ones are actually really good. It might be a good idea to use these red ones because they seem to be really bright.
Cool. Duly noted.
Yeah, even on the dark color because they're fluorescent.
Yeah.
Our next person who couldn't come, his name is Jason, and he got 2 of these. So he's getting 2 of the same one.
Which one?
The cartoon.
Oh, the cartoon. I like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
He wants 2 of those made out to Jason.
We gotta get one of those signed for Brian as well.
Yeah.
Hey, Sabu, Brian Tipping Jr. is the one that drew the cartoon of you.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
He did a great job. It was really nice.
He does one of those. He does one of those. Oh yeah, he does one of those of each of our guests.
So he wants 2 to Jason on both of them, or
correct?
Okay.
Okay, there's one.
Cool.
Yeah, that's cool. The blood splatter. That looks cool.
The actual background to that cartoon was designed by Andy Shivkumar. So they collaborated on that one.
Right on. And here's this one.
Yeah, who designed this one? Because this one looks really, really amazing too.
Yeah, that's Andy.
Oh, yeah, because it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
And it saves you from having to write that because I bet a lot of your fans want y'all to write the whole thing: homicidal, genocidal, suicidal. Sign it.
Right.
So it kind of saves you on that because it already says it. So.
Yeah, it turned out really, really good. They did a really nice job.
You got to lean my way a little bit, please.
All right. Our next gentleman who couldn't be with us, his name is Justin, and he wants 1 of each, so he's getting all 4 of them.
Okay.
Oh, great. Okay.
And you'll make them all out to Justin.
Okay.
Okay, I just want to sign all them all up to Justin on them. I'm going to grab all those.
Give me 1 second here, sorry.
No rush at all.
If you just sign them all.
Which one is it?
That last one up there. You want to shift it down a little bit.
There's 2 there.
I'm going to use a different size marker. Okay, well, I guess ask him who else he wants on there.
Do you want something else on there besides Justin?
Yeah, all 4 will be just to Justin. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you want to move on to the next?
Okay. No, I'm showing these ones.
Okay.
Yeah, I love this idea. We don't have to leave home and still make some money.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah,
There it is.
being on the road, it's been like crazy. It's been like over 3 months now. We've been stuck in that, stuck in Vegas. We haven't been traveling at all.
Well, that's why we came up with this idea, so you guys could have an outlet even after the COVID thing is done and over with or subsided or whatever. You still can be able to come online and spend a couple hours with us and make a few extra bucks.
Yeah,
Right, that's great.
Yeah, it's been pretty sad, I think, for the fans, too, because they don't get to talk to anybody anymore either.
I have to say kudos to Grizzly Smith's daughter, Jake the Snake's Robert. What was her name?
Is it Kelly or
Cody. Cody Smith.
Cody
yeah.
Smith. Please forgive me, Cody. But she did a hell of a thing. She's been helping me out a lot lately.
Yeah, she's part of our crew actually.
Really great.
Yeah, she does a lot of behind the scenes stuff for us and does a lot of promoting and social media for us. Plus, she gets us in contact with yourself and some of the other talent. So she is a huge part of our success. So kudos to Cody Smith.
Take my trip enough for her. To her.
Let's see who else we have.
Alrighty.
we got a couple comment questions, Sabu, if you don't mind. While you're signing, Stewie, who commented, is curious. This is actually for Melissa, I'm guessing. It wants to know was she involved in wrestling before you?
I missed part of it. Could you tell me again? I'm sorry.
The question is, was Melissa involved in wrestling before she got with Sabu?
Oh yeah.
She was a pro bodybuilder, number 9 in the world in Miss Olympia. Besides other contests that she won nationwide in the world contest, and then she became a wrestler through OVW when WWE had developmental down there. Now you can take it.
Yeah, I actually trained like when Mickey James was down at OVW, Beth Phoenix.
Bailey.
Bailey I wrestled down the road somewhere else after OVW, but I bodyguarded Jillian Hall a lot. I was sort of like Jillian Hall's Diesel, and I actually did Backlash 2005 for
Masters.
I took the Master Lock Challenge, and after I did that, I was actually supposed to be in a position to manage a really, really big wrestler guy who was actually pretty over at the time, but for some reason he just didn't really want a female manager. So I mean, the business is pretty rough. It's a tough business to get through. So that unfortunately didn't work out.
It's really tough for women.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of like kind of shady, some unpleasant stuff that happens.
It's tough for women because all the guys are fags.
but no, I wrestled men a lot. I wrestled at NWA Anarchy, which was the Wild Side before. If you Google Melissa Coates Pro Wrestling, you'll see I've done a ton of wrestling.
Okay.
I wrestled at Deep South for a while. A lot of my most popular matches though was I wrestled men because I was so muscular, and those are actually my top matches. Like they all have over $200,000 or 200,000 views. So, the WWE really kind of dropped the ball when they stopped having women wrestle men because it was so popular.
Yeah.
I remember they had China doing it a few times.
When I recruited her, she fit my idea of I Dream of Genie, but super I Dream of Genie.
Oh, you can't see it, but
the guns. Look at that.
Oh, wow. As mine flops through the bottom. Like,
that's the super part of the genie.
Right. So I think she fits that perfectly. And I don't have her act like a typical manager, like tripping and spraying things in eyes. I had her. She's more of a corner man. She aids me during my match, throws me chairs, gives me advice, say get the fuck out of here or stay here.
Nice.
She really helps me a lot. The way I used to help my uncle. You know, my
Yeah.
uncle got old. I did. I was running around, so now she's my Sabu.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm a trained wrestler. The most thing I really do for Sabu is I toss him chairs in kind of a cool sort of way when he needs a chair. Like I'll
She also
toss
reminds
it
me
up.
of high spots. I forget. You know, some high spots. I forget.
We all need that. Yeah.
That's
good.
And then I do another move called Air Genie, where like you know how Sabu does Air Sabu.
Jump off the chair to a kick.
Well,
Yep.
I'll do an Air Genie. So I run on, jump off a chair, and do a flying like Superman punch, Superman forearm.
Yeah.
So it's really pretty cool. So I would like to actually be a little more active in the ring because I trained so many years for that.
I am going to have her do a lot more moves, but not on these indie shows where she can break her leg and still only make $100.
Yeah.
So if we had Impact, they're a little nervous about using her because they don't want them to outshine the ones they're paying big money to.
Yeah.
I keep her limited just so she don't step on any toes. But when the time comes, we'll be ready to bust out.
Yeah, so it's been pretty fun. I mean, working with Sabu, you know, we've been to Japan We've been to Japan, We've been to, Japan 3 times together, and Australia, UK. We actually had a nice big tour to UK canceled because of COVID. So that was a
5-week tour coming up in October to November, and every day is canceled.
Yeah, so that was a
stinks.
bummer.
That'd have been a heck of a trip.
Was having dinner with Sabu and Raven. Me and Raven was going to sit down, have a dinner with the fans, and then talk about wrestling. Even that was going to be cool, but that got canceled.
Yeah,
That's a
it's
shame.
really unfortunate timing. That COVID really, really destroyed everybody's everybody's year.
The kick in the balls.
Yeah.
Don't worry, me and Nick will come down there. We'll have a tag match. Y'all can beat the crap out of us.
That sounds good to me.
I'll sit on the front row and watch.
I'll take a bump. I'll do it.
Yeah, you might get hit with a flying chair though.
I'll take it.
All right, we got Steve coming in. Steve runs
Morgan? Sting? Is that Sting? Hey, Sting.
No. This is Steve Moran. He runs the greatest wrestling collection in Detroit, Michigan. So he's a big wrestling historian.
I know him.
Here he comes. You ready?
Maybe I know him.
Here we go.
Oh, you do.
What's up, my brother?
Folks, what is going down?
There he is.
Suicidal, genocidal maniac, death-defying maniac out there, folks. I'm excited to see Sabu today, and I'm feeling kind of turned up. How you folks feeling tonight?
We're doing good.
We're doing good.
Wow. Hey, brother. First, I gotta tell you, God bless you. I've been following you heavy for well over 3 decades over here in the Motor City, my brother. One love to you.
You couldn't have. I'm not that old. That's
Yep.
great, though. Thank you.
But I'll tell you something. Since the days, I've been following since big time wrestling days. You know what I'm talking about. So
Yeah.
I've been, I've seen you in different territories. I've seen you at the Elks Club. I've seen you out in Queens. I've seen you in the Motor City. I've seen you Indy. One thing I got to ask you, brother, and I'm sure you get asked this all the time. What is? I know you've been knocked out plenty of times. I've been shot and stabbed, but your body looks like you've been through a blender. So I mean, you put it out for everybody out there. And what is the most? What's the most? I can't say hardcore match because who could try to even figure that one out for you? But what would be the hardest match? Maybe you would say that you got your stocks rocked the hardest, and you came to and said, "What the hell's going on around here?"
Almost with every match I had with Scorpio, because by the end of the match, we were both almost dead.
Right.
Well, that's a sign that it was a good match.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure the one.
Yep.
Chris
Hey,
Benoit
Jeannie,
either.
sorry, I got right into Sabu. I was getting a little turned up. How you doing today, honey? Looking great as always.
Oh, I'm great. How are you? Thank you.
Hey, we're alive in this crazy world we're living in, right? Hey, that's all we can do out here, folks.
Exactly.
Hey,
As long as we're still alive.
my brother,
Great idea.
the original Sheik. I know the Farhat family. I know some of the Farhat girls pretty well. I went to school with a couple of them. Maybe we hung out a little bit. I'm gonna tell you something, man. It's crazy how when they used to bill you for Michigan and all that. What's your go on the Motor City or on Michigan?
I'm sorry. What was the question? I'm sorry.
Not really a question, bro. I'm all over the place. I'm just saying. I know they used to bill you for Michigan. I was just asking, how do you feel about the Motor City in Michigan and whatnot?
Oh, I love Michigan. That's where I started. There's just ain't no money there for wrestling. So usually I go there. I wrestle for very, very cheap just to visit family and friends. But there's no money there. But I still like it. I still like wrestling there. I have 1,000 friends from there.
Yeah, man. Well, hey, we've all, like I said, we've all.
Hey, where are you from? Where are you from?
Detroit, Michigan. I'm on the west side, my brother. We're in the Motor City.
I know Detroit. What part of Detroit?
7 Mile Telegraph, west side.
Got it. All right, 7 Mile. I know 7 Mile, exactly. Is that by the Boneyard?
Dearborn is about 15 minutes south of me, and then you go to the suburbs. You go about 20 minutes north. I'm on the west side, but
have you ever heard of the Boneyard?
Yeah, man. Are you talking about the ribs?
That's the best place in the world.
You're talking about the ribs, right?
Me and my uncle used to stop there every week at the Boneyard.
Hey, I'm going to tell you something. You go to the Boneyard off Telegraph, folks. You're not going to be leaving empty stomach. Let me put it that way. Wow. Hey, that's hey, but I got to tell you something though, brother. One love to you. One love. You've definitely had a career that's been crazy as shit to watch. That's why every match you'd get in the ring, you'd already know you're seeing something awesome. You're about to see some great ass shit going down, if you will. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. But the way I have to give that credit to my uncle because he forced that work rate on me. When I got in the business, it was do as little as possible and get paid as much as possible. My uncle said, don't do that. Do everything you can and get paid more.
Sure.
That's right.
Hey, it's all about that paper, man.
If you used to watch my uncle when he was old, he would bleed in front of 15 people. He'd dripping in blood in front of 15, 25 people because he didn't care. Those people paid their fee, and he gave everybody their money's worth. Oh, table, sweet.
Hey, you put Abdul the Butcher through this motherfucker. I mean, what do you want from me? You know what I'm saying? You actually signed a piece of it. You can see your S and your A on your signature on that motherfucker. But like I said, brother, over here in the museum, we got 10,000 items over here. I hold it down, but I got a big section, ECW section, a big section just for you, though, brother. That's why I got that headband. I got the headset going, and it's going down on display, my brother, with all the ring worn. You feel me?
Right on. Hey, what I'll do also after we get off here, give me your address, and I'll send you a case of books.
Hey, that's shit. Hey, I'm into that. I got something from you, and it was from another collector years back, and it was in Japanese or Chinese. He told me he got it from you. It never made sense to me. I don't know if that even makes sense to you right now. That just clicked in my head when you said.
Yeah, it was Japanese.
Yeah, it's wild as shit. Sitting in my library in the GWC. It's so weird. You just said books in a green light. Sometimes the old noggin works. You know what I'm saying?
Right on, man. I appreciate it. Hey, do you know that I got a book?
Oh man, hey, that shit. Hey, I need one of those in my life.
What?
I need one of those in my life, my brother. We're gonna have to make something happen.
Right, like I said, I'll send you a case of books. If you got a museum, that'd be a good place for them.
Oh yeah, my brother. Hey, I'll tell you what. Like I said, your headpiece that I got coming to the Motor City is going to be proudly on display, my brother. And you can sign that to the GWC because none of my shit like that goes for sale, baby. It's going down.
Right on.
Yeah, he got the one the headset, and he got the green color. It'll be green.
It's probably the one he's wearing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just say I'm down with the green. I do like the red, but one of our other brothers snagged up the red. But hey, green's one of my favorite colors. I'm all about that green out there, folks.
Yeah, it's the. Let's see if you can see it. It's the one on the right there.
Like I said, I think he might have. Well, maybe
No,
not.
because it's green and yellow.
Oh, okay.
What is
Can you see
that?
this thing?
Let's get his name again. He got the.
See this?
Down, folks.
It's my social distance stick. Work.
I need that.
When they see me walking this thing, run.
That's cold blooded, my brother. Hey, what is Miss Jeannie
Wait,
get together?
Hold on. What's your name again?
GWC.
GWC.
Okay. Just so we know who to send it to.
GWC. Okay.
He also got an 8x10, the one with the barbed wire.
Got it. Yep.
Yeah, you can write whatever you want on the motherfucker, man. It's all you.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Like I said, it's I got a nice little hardcore section, and it's going to be a beautiful thing. I even got a little head. I got an L snow sign head. I was thinking about, hey, beautiful, my brother. I have to throw the headpiece right out. I don't know. It might go down.
Right on, man. Thank you. Right on.
Okay, I'm keeping on.
Hey, but shit, man. Hey, keep rocking and rolling, my brother. And God bless you for all you've done for the community out there, my brother. You feel me?
Well, thank you very much, and I will. Thank you for the inspiration.
Shit, man. One love, my baby. One love all day to you. Hey, one love from the Motor City. Where you at right now?
You got it.
He's in Las Vegas.
Oh, down, folks. Wow.
No, he's asking.
Motor City Madness, folks, it's going down. We're turned up around here, if you will. We're turned up around, if you will. Wow. Asylum, one love. Nerd Closet, one love. All you Sabu, one fucking love, baby.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you
Love
soon,
y'all.
Steve. Love you, man.
Thanks,
Love y'all,
Steve.
bro.
See you, Steve.
See you later, brother.
One love.
Gotta love Steve.
Yeah, he's great.
I could see Steve being somebody's manager.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
He's a good talker.
Oh, yeah. He loves that museum, man. I tell you what, he's got some nice pieces over there.
Yeah. Have you seen it?
Well,
yeah.
he does a
virtual.
Yeah, he does like a tour every once in a while and shows everybody what's going on. He's got some nice stuff in there.
It probably is one of the greatest wrestling collections that I've seen. So,
yeah, and one of your turbans is going to be hanging in it, so
all right,
it'll look awesome.
Sweet.
Yeah, he'll love that to pieces.
No, I have some pants for sale too, if anybody's interested.
I think we got pictures of those. We've been trying to move them, but
I got 10 different colors. But
people been rushing to the head pieces.
I used to have 300 different pairs.
Wow.
But I gave most of them away.
They're probably pretty comfortable, though.
Yeah, for pajamas, yeah.
All right, now that we got another.
Hey,
oh, sure.
I got a little thing. Ozzy Osbourne came to one of our shows in Philadelphia, and the night before he seen ECW on TV, and he goes, "I like that guy in the red pajamas." And when they came there, he goes, "You're the guy in the red pajamas." I go, "What do you mean?" He met my red pants. He thought I was wearing pajamas. And he said that I was his favorite wrestler, the guy in the red pajamas.
Awesome.
Damn.
Yeah. And he's my favorite artist, of course.
Ozzy's
awesome. One of my favorite.
That's for sure.
I'm kind of bummed that he's had to cancel some of his touring.
Yeah, me too.
His health's been kind of iffy. But he's done it all. He's had a heck of a run.
Speaking of a couple of other gentlemen,
what's that?
We had a couple. We had one other gentleman who couldn't make it with us that got another one of your headpieces as well, and he got a book. So, if you can make the headpiece out to Tim.
Tim, okay, I got it.
Right,
and then the book, the same thing to Tim in the book.
Tim in the book, sweet.
Yep. Tim and the book, okay. Tim, headdress, and a book.
Are all the headdresses the same, or are they different?
Before we hang up, each of you guys give me your address. I'll send you guys a book.
Sweet.
Awesome.
All right.
For a small fee.
So we'll
I
send
knew
you
there was a
both
catch. I
Tim
knew there was a catch.
Where's that black marker?
There's the blue one.
I don't have it, baby. Hold on. I'll get the.
No rush, no rush. We're good. We're just hanging out.
Yeah. Hey, Rocky, I'm gonna switch phones. I'm gonna log off and I'll come back on in just a little bit.
I'll
I
watch
just
for
didn't
you.
want to. All right, just didn't want to fall off, and y'all wonder what the hell done happened.
Yeah, I'll watch for you.
All right.
Look at
Yeah.
that.
Can you
Boom.
change the picture? I don't want to sit like that.
How about that?
Go. Beautiful.
So is the fabric for your headpiece, are they the same or are they different?
The ones I wear in the ring, it's kind of just a bed sheet, but they are considered real turbans. These are a little more unique, but these kind only come in red and black checker. I don't know why, but these are the traditional turbans. And I really don't like wearing them in the ring that much because they don't match my stuff, but I do sometimes.
Cool.
But these are actually authentic.
Cool.
And
I was
this is the headband. I have to order them from Syria.
Nice. They look cool. I
love them.
I was always a fan of your attire when you came out because it looked like you were about ready to kill somebody.
Yeah.
I was like, it's going down. Sabu's about ready to stab
I
somebody
see
tonight.
like that. I would get so nervous and excited because I said that's his fighting gear.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so we got Tim, headdress book, Matt, red turban, green turban. Okay, so I got a list of all that.
The Tim one, he got the gold color headband that goes with the turban that holds it on. Sabu, what do you call that technically? The headband that comes with your turban. Is it a technical name for it, or?
It's an agile or something.
Yeah, I can't
like
pronounce
that.
it right. It's like an agile or something.
Agile, okay.
Something like that.
So Steve got the green one.
Yep.
I say turban. I say turban to narrow it down because I say, what's that thing in your head? It's a turban. Go,
Turban.
Okay, Matt got red, Steve got green, and Tim got the gold one.
Correct.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yep.
3 of them.
That's awesome.
And here's the thing, Sabu, if you sign a few of those books and when you guys send your stuff to us, if you sign a few of them, we might be able to move a few of them for you and get you a little extra money coming in for that.
Okay, cool. Yeah. That would be great.
All right, so we had another gentleman who couldn't make it. He got a book as well. If you can sign it to Scott.
Okay, to Scott.
Mm-hmm.
I know you guys are expecting a shipment of books here soon. I think that's what Melissa said.
Yeah, we'll have them in a few days.
Okay. Are they real heavy?
Kind of.
Kind of hardback? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass traveling with them.
I bet.
With a 500-pound bag.
Yeah, whenever he brings them on the road, we always sell them out. So we bring about 10 or 20 with us.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Nice.
So I'll put that over in this pile over here.
Could you grab me a cup of coffee?
Yeah.
So
you guys want some coffee?
Sure. No cream, no sugar.
It's mocha.
Mocha Starbucks. My
So-
favorite coffee drink is a frappe.
Really?
Mocha frappe. Yeah,
Those
I
are-
love them.
those are
I have
good.
1 or 2 every day.
Yeah, we're on the road. He stops for frappes at every McDonald's there is.
They're good. My kids love them.
McDonald's makes the best, even better than Starbucks.
They do. Their coffee's so much better, and it's cheaper too.
And every frappe I get from McDonald's, no matter where it's at, all tastes the same. Delicious.
They must have it down pat then.
Yeah.
All right. Got a couple more for you that couldn't make it.
When I walk into McDonald's around here, my name is Large Mocha Frappe.
They already know.
Here he comes.
Baby, you're killing me. Please.
All right, so we had another gentleman who couldn't make it with us. His name is Ethan, and he would like the cartoon 8x10 sign to Ethan.
Okay.
Guys, I'll be right back.
Ethan is ETHAN.
A-N. Yep,
Okay.
perfect. Beautiful. All right, let's see. We had another gentleman who couldn't make it. His name is Michael.
Okay.
And he got 3 of them. He picked, let me get the pictures for you guys. He picked the cartoon, the barbed wire. Yep, the barbed wire. And this one with the kind of the purple color.
One of those.
Okay, this one?
Yep. And you can make all 3 of them out to Michael.
Michael, okay.
Maybe better with gold or silver.
Yeah, I'll write to Michael on.
You know, I live in Las Vegas, and Van Damme lives about a mile or so from me, so we're practically neighbors.
I love Rob Van Dam too. He's a good guy.
Yeah. Well,
I bet he's cool to hang out with. I wish I could hang out with him. Just once. Oh, really?
No, I'm joking. No, he's fun to hang out with.
Okay, let's use the block for this one.
Don't worry about the cats.
I just don't want them to dry out.
Yeah, this is such a great idea. Unbelievable.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys and gals over the past couple weeks that, they take full advantage of getting the 8x10s, and it's sometimes it's a bunch can't make it or whatever, and they're like, just give us the shout out, or we're good, we're at dinner or whatever the case may be. So they love the idea, and we get a decent amount that come in, and then we have some that purchase it while we're live as well. So,
hey, here's an idea. Maybe we could do a virtual dinner. We have dinner, they have dinner, and they pay
I've already thought of that.
Virtual dinner.
Order pizza and everybody just sit here and eat and BS.
It is a little hard to fit in here.
So what's next?
we have, let's see.
No, I meant who is your guest next time?
Oh.
We have Animal on the 20th.
Right on. Animal the Road Warrior?
Yes, sir.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, good guy.
And then we have the Nasty Boys the 27th.
Well, I can live without them. No, Brian Knob's okay now. Him and Sags, they were assholes when they were younger. Now they're cool. But they were
they outgrew it, right?
Yeah. Very asshole.
I will make sure and give you guys my address. That way, if you want to send that DVD cover or anything else that
and a book,
and we can try to recreate that thing or clean it up a little bit, and then we can get a bunch of them printed off.
Did you want to text that to us so we have it spelled really well, or do you want us to write it on?
I'll text it to you right now while I'm thinking about it.
I want to make sure I spell everything right.
Can you hear me, Rocky?
Yes, sir.
Good deal.
See ya.
Rocky.
No, that's not. That's the guy on the screen. Yeah, Rocky. You're right.
Yeah, Rocky.
Can you hear us?
DVD cover.
Asylum?
Yep.
Yeah, we got you, Sabu.
How you doing, brother? Okay. Hello.
All right. That's Nick. Nick was.
Nick was on the other side. Yeah.
I had some technical difficulties. We got a big rainstorm coming in right now, and it just shot my service to hell. So I had to log off, come back on, do all that fancy stuff. I'm sort of trying to do some behind-the-scenes stuff on my tablet right here for you, Sabu. So we got a lot of what you can't see is we're streaming on all these Facebook groups, so we're getting comments amongst comments. So when you see us looking away, we're not being rude. We're just looking at all the comments of people, commenting on the show and stuff like that. So, I didn't want you to think we was being an asshole.
Okay. I'm used to it.
No, we wouldn't do that to you.
I'm surprised Archie's not in here with us.
Yeah.
So we got another gentleman who couldn't make it with us. His name is also Dan.
Okay.
And he wants 2 of the same one. And it would be this one.
What one? I can't see it. I can't see it. I still can't see it.
It's the one. It's the one with the
color.
purple magic. The purple magic.
Purple coming from your finger.
Coming from my finger.
Without the lamp.
You showing me something?
Is it the purple one or the
Yes,
parchment?
the purple one. Yep.
Okay.
2 of those, and you can make them both out to Dan. Yep.
Okay,
Oh, I see. Okay.
I didn't notice that.
All right. And who do we need to spell it out to?
Dan on both of them.
To Dan. Okay.
Oh, and he's backstage right now as well, Rocky. So if you want to let him in,
I don't see him yet.
hang on, I'll get him in now. And if you could do a third one of that same color and make it out to Tom.
Tom Casati. Do you know? Any of you guys know who Tom Casati is?
I do. I do not.
I don't.
He looks. He's from the New York area. He looks like the Penguin, Danny DeVito Penguin,
Nice.
without trying.
He's on his way in, Rocky, to speak, to hang out for a little bit.
Okay. I'm watching for him.
How's this?
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
So there's 2 to Dan and 1 to Tom.
Yep.
Yes. Got it. Yeah, next time we do this, we'll figure out the horizontal way because this is a pain in the ass trying to get us both in the screen.
Yeah, I don't even know why it doesn't automatically flip around. Like I use a laptop, so it's going to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to use the laptop, but we didn't do it.
Maybe try the laptop next time. Might give you a little bit more of a panoramic type of deal.
Definitely be another time.
Yeah, because we only have half a screen compared to all the rest of you guys.
Kind of hard to see all of us.
All right.
I still don't. Well, maybe Dan is in here. There he is. All right, we got Dan coming in. There he is. What's up, Dan?
Can he still see me? Oh, we're up there.
Yeah, we see you.
I think he froze up on me.
Did you freeze,
sir.
Dan? I'm seeing a black screen.
Yeah.
I see a black screen.
Hold on. I'll take
He
him
must
back.
have froze up.
Can't see his teeth.
I think everybody's having trouble with the weather and stuff.
Yeah.
Screwing with the.
Yeah, that's what messed me up a little while ago. It come up a hell of a storm out here that I wasn't expecting.
Yeah, y'all keep that down there in Lynchburg.
I'm gonna send it your way.
We didn't get hardly anything here.
Hey, Rocky.
Yeah, go
where are
ahead.
you from?
I am actually born and raised in West Virginia, but I live in Ohio. I'm right on the Ohio River, so southeastern Ohio. I'm about 2 hours south of Columbus, Ohio.
I kind of know where that is because we go to Columbus every year for the Arnold Classic.
Right. Exactly.
You know, Melissa's a bodybuilder, so she gets invited to the Miss Olympias and the Mr. Olympias and all that stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they have a big Hall of Fame there every year that has like Jason Stratham and a bunch of
international
movie stars.
Right.
International thing, like
It's a big deal. It's a really big deal up there.
Yeah, Cynthia Rothrock, a lot of famous bodybuilders.
I remember her. She was a badass.
Randy Coleman.
Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger is like
even this one jerk. This one jerk, I'm sure you heard him. Oh, Kurt Angle, that jerk. He's
I heard. Hey,
Triple H too. 1 year.
I heard that Kurt Angle sucks. I heard that.
I thought so. 4 pictures of Kurt Angle, this guy, that guy, and this guy. They go, which one's a dick? I said, that's obvious.
All right, here comes Dan. I think he finally got some signal here. Hold on. What's up, Dan?
Dan?
Hey, how you guys doing?
We're doing
How
good.
you guys
How you
doing?
doing? Doing good.
Not too
Good.
bad.
How are you?
How you doing, Sabu?
I'm good, brother.
I met you a couple times actually on some indie shows.
Well, I apologize. I didn't mean it.
I'm actually a referee here in Pennsylvania, so I actually work on a couple shows for you.
Oh, nice.
We're at Pennsylvania.
Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah.
It would have been it would have been for Stevens with ACW.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Atomic Championship Wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember. Yep. That's where you live?
Close by. I live about maybe half hour from Stevens.
Well, what's your address? I want to know. No, I'm joking.
I'm coming to get you.
So, what could I do for you?
Just some autographs. That'll be good, man.
Okay.
We did his just now. We did his just now. Sorry about that. I didn't know if Dan could make it. Yeah, I wasn't sure if he could make it in. Sorry about that, Dan.
David, you get the one was for me and one was somebody else?
Tom, got it.
Yeah, you got it? Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Yes, sir. We got it, buddy.
All right, I just want to come in and say hi. So thank you for everything you've done for wrestling.
Hey, hold on. How far are you from Allentown?
Maybe an hour and 15 minutes, maybe.
Either once or twice a year, we usually do an autograph signing there for a guy named Bud.
Yeah, Bud Carson, yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I know what you're talking about. Yep.
Great guy. Always took care of you.
He is, yes. Yep.
Yeah, I can't bitch about him, that's for sure.
Well, thanks again, Sabu. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Dan.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dan.
Thank you.
Thanks,
No
Dan.
problem.
I think Mike wants to come in here with us.
Yep.
Z-Man,
Hey.
what's up?
There he is.
Hey, I got a question for Sabu.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Good. So back in '91, you wrestled in Tri-State Wrestling, Joel Goodhart. What can you tell
I'm
me
sorry,
about?
what did you say?
Say it again.
I couldn't hear you. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
hold on. Let me turn this up. In '91, you wrestled in Tri-State Wrestling, Joel Goodhart's group. That was like the precursor to ECW. And like when you guys were wrestling back then, did you know like this crazy stuff? This is what we're gonna do.
I had the crazy stuff in me, but I wasn't allowed to do it. My uncle said I couldn't do that yet. But because no one wanted to work with me or book me if I did this crazy shit that they never seemed to think I was a loose cannon. And sometimes I was a loose cannon. But normally, I practice every move I've ever done in that ring. I've never done moves for the first time in the ring. I had a ring with a trampoline next to it and a crash pad, and I practiced all my moves on there first. When I got them down, then I tried them with somebody there where I could knock the teeth out.
Cool.
But,
yeah, I went to
other moves I did. I practiced them. It didn't happen.
Gotcha. I went to a show in Philly in '91, and it was like there was a first blood or last blood battle royal. You were in there, and then you came out with the Sheik at the end. The Sheik fought Abdullah in a cage.
Yes.
And you were out there, and it was like mayhem at the end of that.
I was in a first blood battle royal.
Yes, you were. Yep.
Terrible.
I remember I was there. I was like 16 years old, and it was still probably the craziest wrestling show I've ever been to.
And that was Sandman's first match.
Yeah, and he won that battle royal. Like I think, like Peaches.
He was a surfer.
As like the gimmick at the end.
The surfer.
Yeah.
Free Sandman.
Right. Thank God for the shits.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for being Sabu. It's awesome. Thank you.
Hey, real quick, Sabu. Mike is another admin in the asylum, and he made that amazing banner that we share that showed when you were coming with us. So, just wanted to point that out and let Mike know we appreciate the hell out of him. So for that,
Definitely.
it was a beautiful banner.
Awesome job. Make me a Sabu Genie banner. Okay.
Oh, I couldn't hear.
He wants a Sabu and Genie banner now.
Okay. I'll work
No,
on
I
that
got the
next.
Sabu back here.
I got that. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you.
Thanks, Mike.
See you, Z.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, Z-Man.
Take care.
Thank you, brother. Yes.
I think we need to plug it in.
All right. So we had another gentleman who could not make it with us. His name is Roger.
Which
And
one's
if
he?
he's going to get the Hasbro cartoon, and then he's going to get the purple one as well. If you can make them both out to Roger.
Roger. Okay.
Yep.
Roger that.
Roger that.
How's this?
Beautiful.
There's that one.
And this one.
And
Awesome.
I gotta find the plug.
Our battery's running low, but we're gonna try to fix it before it runs out.
Okay.
Okay.
There's the Roger one. Where's that?
So, he's gone. Where was Roger from?
Where's Roger from, Nick?
He's from Florida, I believe. I don't.
Yep.
I don't know what part.
Right.
But I know he's in Florida. I'm actually. He's another one that's like David stated earlier. A lot of these guys are out and about eating dinner and stuff, so they can't come on. But they've already, they're purchasing 8x10s while watching, but they just can't come on live.
Right on.
All right, so our next gentleman that couldn't make it with us, it's John, and he's getting the cartoon 8x10.
Okay.
So we can make that out to John.
Hold on 1 second.
Sure.
Yeah, we just got to
Put our cord in.
Roger's actually from St. Petersburg, Florida.
Okay.
Okay.
I knew it was somewhere in Florida. I just didn't want to speak out of turn.
Yeah.
How's that?
Good. Okay. Now you got to stay as close as possible. We got it plugged in. It don't look as good, but it won't lose you.
I think it looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this. It's good. Yeah.
You know what I think? I think next time we have you on, leave it plugged in. It might your connection might be a little bit better. If it's not sucking from the battery, it might suck from the cord instead of.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Okay, so what's the gentleman's name?
John.
John.
Which one does he need?
The cartoon.
Oh, this cartoon's going crazy.
They love those Hasbros, man.
Yeah.
Cool.
Jonathan.
Hey, Dave, make sure he gets signs one for Brian.
I will. I'm getting to it. I'm working to the list.
Okay.
Jonath.
Just John is fine. John.
Makes you wonder how well a Sabu Retro would have sold.
It would have sold well.
Extremely well.
I wish they had done all those guys.
People are chomping at the bit for ACW figures right now. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
They really want. I would buy them all if they had them coming out as elites right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. And if you can sign another one like that to Brian.
Another cartoon?
Yep.
One of these? Okay.
Is it BRI or BRY?
I.
BRIAN.
Okay.
We're going to start doing a virtual thing where I critique matches for like green guys. Like they send me their match and we watch it together on over the internet. And then I tell them what they should fix and what they should do and stuff like that.
That's a pretty good idea.
That would be fun.
Little virtual class, wrestling class.
Virtual training.
Yeah.
All right, we have another gentleman who couldn't make it with us. He's getting all four of them.
Okay.
The cartoon one, if you can just make that out to Tommy Champ.
Tommy Champ.
And then the other three, you can just sign them Sabu. Will be fine.
Okay.
Or however you want to sign them.
Tommy Champ.
Yep. And Nick, the poster hasn't arrived yet, so we're not doing Pete's right now, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
For some reason, it's saying pending, so we'll work that out once
Sure.
it arrives.
He has 2 8x10s though, so we'll get those signed now.
Okay, this one's better.
Don't use this one.
No, it's okay. Those are okay.
There we go. It's time for.
And I think Bruno.
Oh, no, 3. One more coming up.
Yep.
We'll get to Bruno next. I'm going to do Pete's next.
Yeah, unfortunately, so unless you want to use the red one, because the red one is nice.
I don't have it in my hand.
There's a purple one here too.
There we go. Number 4.
Perfect.
Nice.
All right, and our other gentleman's name is Pete, and he's going to get the cartoon and the one with the barbed wire.
Red.
And
Okay.
he wanted me to tell you he thinks you're the greatest of all time.
The greatest of all time. The GOAT.
Yep.
The goat.
Right, GOAT.
He says you're the GOAT.
Right.
He wants to put
GOAT. GOATS.
goat and then sign your name.
Yeah.
Says you're a legend.
Well, thank you. I really don't think so. Thank you.
Pete had a Sabu story. I was trying to find one, when he sent those items to me, but I can't find it.
And he wants this one too.
And
The barbed wire.
Okay.
red.
Here's the red. Does he want goat written on there too? Or?
What
Yeah.
name do you want on that?
Pete, same thing. Sign it the same way. Be fine. And I think you guys had one other figure there, right, Nick? There's another figure.
Correct.
It's
Pete's also he's as of right now. Pete is the missing box.
You want this one?
Yeah, that's Bruno's.
That's what? Is this the one you wanted?
Yep. And you'll just make that out to Bruno.
Yeah.
Does it say Bruno on it?
Yeah, it's just written on the back.
Beautiful.
Here's one of them.
Nice.
And then there's the action figure. This is my very first action figure.
That's a pretty sweet
I
one.
like this the most. Not because it's such good artwork, just that because it was my first, and it needs more.
Yeah.
But there we go. Thank you.
So we had a viewer question from one of our chats. If you still kind of watch the shows nowadays, who would you have a hardcore match with now out of WWE or AEW if you still kind of watch?
Brock Lesnar.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I love Brock Lesnar. And the reason for that is he doesn't do any moves I do. You know, I do flying moves, he does power moves. And that makes a perfect and interesting match. When we both do flying moves, we're trying to outdo each other to beat each other. When I'm wrestling a guy who's a big monster, I'm trying to use my technique against his technique. And usually I lose, but I try.
I was thinking that. I watched your match with Big Show the other day, and that's what you just said. I was thinking the same thing. Y'all kind of matched up pretty well, believe it or not.
How was it when the Big Show started doing that new leg drop? Did that hurt at all?
My arm, yes. My arm got stuck under his ass, and he broke my forearm when he sat down.
That thing looked dangerous as hell when he did it. I know he probably did it fine, but when he started doing that leg drop in ECW, I'm like, wow, that's a crazy one,
Yeah, my arm got stuck under his ass, and he broke my forearm.
Oh, wow.
Other than that, the Big Show's very good. For being such a big guy, it takes a lot of work not to kill somebody. He can kill anybody easily because he's
nice
so
chops
strong.
he did on.
But he almost killed me every match, but he didn't. So I have to give him credit for that.
I just remember him with that hardcore match with Ric Flair. That was crazy on ECW when he wrestled Flair. And Flair bled like a pig in that match.
Yeah. Are you talking about when he wrestled Cactus Jack?
Mm-hmm.
Mankind? Yeah. But, Flair has been around a long time, and he still doesn't know how to gig. He did one of these.
The little razor blade on his wrist.
Well, someone needs to show him how to use it. I was taught by the best. My uncle.
I'll tell you what, man. One little false move, and you catch that vein coming across your forehead, and just
yeah,
just start spraying.
Yeah, awesome.
I think. Let's see. Pete Beslick said, "Can you tell Sabu in '98 at the Odeum Sports Expo Center in Villa Park, Illinois? I was in one of the CPD cop cars that brought a handful of ECW wrestlers to the complex. My buddy owned a limo service and had a hookup with the CPD. So he must have got to ride with you somewhere."
Yeah, that's the guy who called you the GOAT.
That sounded familiar.
He's got that poster coming to you, too. So when that comes, we'll kind of tell you how to sign it, because he's got a spot for you on that poster.
Hey, Melissa, if you want, just call me. Before you guys sign that poster. That way we get it right.
Okay.
That way there's no questions, and we'll walk you through it.
Yeah.
As I think he's got a specific spot he'd like to get signed on it.
He's probably the biggest Sabu fan that I know personally. He definitely loves your work, that's for sure. So it means a lot,
Thank you.
So I think we're about done, Sabu.
We're done?
I think we are.
Mm-hmm. Not a hard day's work, is it?
I'm not done until I'm done.
Until you're laying on the floor, bleeding out your forehead, and covered in chairs.
That's my payoff.
But just hang out with us here a few minutes once we.
Hey, I got a little tidbit. You know that match I had with Terry Funk, the barbed wire match?
Yep.
The fish was supposed to be he wins, except for we got stuck in the barbed wire and I couldn't turn him over onto me. And he goes, "This pin me." I said, "I can't." For when the shoulders were done. But we were so stuck in the barbed wire. Every time I tried to move, he screamed. Then he goes, "Just pin me." So I didn't. And Paul went crazy because he's supposed to win the match. Blah, blah. I said, "That's what happens when you don't have a plan."
I'm wrapped up. I can't move.
Man, my skin's stuck to it.
Yeah, that's why I lost it the following week in a match in Orlando or somewhere, Fort Lauderdale. I lost it a week later because I wasn't supposed to have it. It's against Terry Funk and Shane Douglas. I wasn't even supposed to be involved.
You should have told him, "No, I'm keeping it."
But yeah, he was supposed to win the match, and I couldn't roll him on top of me without hurting him.
That's a good story. But we're going to go ahead and wrap things up. Hang with us, Sabu. Don't take off just yet, but we're going to wrap things up live here. Want to thank everybody out there in Facebook land for joining us tonight. We really had fun with Sabu. Hopefully we can do it again sometime with him.
If you guys want some books or whatever the case may be, please private message me. We'll work that out and get those to you as well.
There it
Don't
is.
miss out on those. It's a great read. I've started reading it myself. Make sure you get on that, guys and gals, and we'll get that out to you. Any extra 8x10s, let us know. We'll get those out for you as well. So just because you missed the show or didn't get one in for reserve doesn't mean we can't get it for you later on if need be. So,
right,
so
sounds good.
Yep.
Yeah,
Sabu,
Here's one of them. Another one.
did they need to sign T-shirts, Nick? That's a great shirt.
And we also
Just mine. I can tell him after we get off live.
Oh, nice. I like that.
Here's one of our Sabu Super Genie T-shirts.
The Sabu Super Genie T-shirt.
Ooh, I like that one.
Oh, I love that shirt.
I like that one, yeah.
This is pretty cool. This is one like that GCW one.
Old school.
Years ago.
There's one.
Yeah.
The coach shirt.
And here's super.
I love the blue color too. That's awesome.
That's a cool shirt.
Yeah.
That's when I seen this pictures when I got the idea of Super Junior.
I love it. Hey, wait a minute. I got one question, and it's a pretty simple question. How many times did you want to take that daggone whistle from Coach and cram it right down his daggone throat?
Oh, every time he blew it.
Oh.
He's blowing with that. You're killing me. He goes, that's my game. I said, but go somewhere else and do it.
I said something to RVD about it. I said, dude, you have no idea how close you were of me driving there and grabbing that whistle and cramming it up his crack. I said, that thing was driving me nuts. I would have to mute the daggone match because he's on there just blowing on that thing. And I'm like, quit.
Hey, are these shirts orderable?
Really loud, blows it in my direction.
Oh, yeah.
The shirts you're showing, can people order them and have them signed?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I got thousands of them.
Hey, if you could send like some of those over to us, we'll kind of put those up for you as well.
Okay. That sounds great.
We have Sabu spikes too, and barbed wire for
spikes,
matches.
Pieces of barbed wire, pieces of the table, some DNA.
Yeah, like from a lot of these matches where he breaks through tables, we save a few pieces and bring them home with us.
But if there's any blood on it, I wash it out because I don't want no be sanitary.
Normally biohazards.
I washed the barbed wire first before I sell it.
That's cool.
And he's got a lot of really good wrestling pants too that even have, like, sometimes if it was a barbed wire match, it'll have blood on it, so a lot of fans are really big on
leave it on there, right? They want it left on there.
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
When I tell them, I sell you this piece of barbed wire, I'm gonna wipe the blood off it. They go, no, leave it on. So I'll take fingernail polish and put it on there instead of real blood because I don't want them to get sick or anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Sabu, we've really enjoyed having you on, buddy. Appreciate your time. Hopefully we can do this again sometime for you. And just really enjoyed having you. I'm glad you guys got to do this with us. It's been really fun. But hang with us for a few more minutes after we're done, and maybe we can.
His hats too.
That's a cool hat.
Yeah, everybody, if you've seen the shirts and the hats and stuff, I'll get the photos from Sabu himself, and I'll kind of get up a gallery, and we can get some stuff ordered if people want some of this stuff as well. So
yeah, we'll send you his website is ecwsabu.com. So we have a lot of his merchandise available on that site too, including his book.
Both of our merchandise.
Awesome.
Cool. We'll do it.
So it's a really good. It's a good, easy place for people to shop and just press a button and shop, and it's really easy for them to get any merchandise. Anybody who missed today, that's a very simple way for them to get in touch with us.
I always personalize everything. Not actually right for it. If they buy a T-shirt, I throw them a couple of free 8x10s. Or if they buy 8x10s, I give them more 8x10s. If they buy something, I 5, 6, 10, sometimes 10 8x10s just for the hell of it.
Yeah, so we're personally doing people's merchandise. It's not like we're giving it to assistant and the assistant forges stuff. We actually take care of everything ourselves.
That's great.
And I also want something extra.
Well, if we can help you, we're here for you guys. So
I
appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Stick around. We're going to talk to you a few more minutes. Everybody else, thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you guys next Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Road Warrior Animal. Don't miss it out.
Don't miss it, guys, gals. Thank you.
Don't miss it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We'll catch you guys next Saturday.
All right, take care. Thank you.